Good morning. Welcome back to the homestead. Glad you could make it. Well, it's a beautiful morning. Sun's out. Wind's not up too much, but it is off and on. So I have a burn pile that I'm not going to do because of that. But what we are going to do, and the perfect weather for it, is paint. We're going to paint the trim on all these, I think it's 3 cottages that we haven't finished the trim on, or I haven't finished the trim on. I say I because it's too high for Brenda to reach. So we're going to do that and then see where the day goes. Let's get to it. All right, well, one problem I'm seeing, I'm going to have to go back with the dark brown and try and cover those holes. It's not a lot, but it's kind of also the seal coat. Gosh. So I'm going to have to get another brush, probably this brush because it's smaller, and try and paint that dark brown in there and then go back over it with the trim. It's not good. I'm going to cover this paint up and go get me some dark brown, I hope, and then paint the brown. I might have to do that to the other cottage too because it was covered up the same way. Now I think the studio, I think that one is all painted brown. We didn't cover it up. We tarped it right away and painted it. So I'm thinking that one's okay. But this one and the other one next door, I need to paint the dark brown. So I'm going to go get some dark brown paint, and it's been sitting a little bit, so I'm going to have to stir it up real good, put it in a cup, and see what I can do about getting the dark brown painted. It won't take that much paint. It just takes time. It's very inconvenient up there. It's so much easier with a spray gun, but I don't want to have to mask everything back off and then spray it. It just doesn't make sense. So it's going to take me some extra time. I'm going to clean that brush up because that's the smallest brush I've got at the moment. And then I'll mix up or stir up the dark brown paint and put it in a cup and see about painting all of that. See how it goes. Alrighty, we're going to move on to that cottage over there. A lot of that one's done. It's just the top part and maybe one gable, I'm not sure. But definitely the dormer needs to be done. But good news is this one's all brown already. So I don't have to go through and paint it brown and then turn around and go paint it red. That one over there, you saw me paint it brown after I started on the red because there's no way to do what I needed to do without painting it brown first. So painted it brown. I'm gonna let it dry, move over here to this one, and do this dormer. Ah, that didn't work too good. Dropped the paintbrush in the dirt. Not a good thing. Okay, that does it for the red. I need to clean this brush and this bucket out, and I'm going to do some painting with the brown. The plan is to, most of these cottages we didn't paint the backside or the inside of the doors, and so we're going to paint them to brown since we have plenty of that paint. I'm going to go get one of those mini rollers, and I already have a pan, so I'm going to fill it up with some brown paint. Probably put a little bit in here for the touch-up stuff that I can't get with the roller. Maybe I'll just use the brush. Yeah. Anyway, I'll clean this all out. We'll get started with the roller on the doors. Let me show you. See? No paint. I don't know why. We painted the inside of that cottage, the one right behind you, in front of me. We painted it on the inside. We painted it kind of a gray color, and it doesn't look good when the doors are open at all. So they need to match the outside, not the inside. Okay, that about does it for me for today. Got these doors painted as well. I'm going to have to go back and touch up the trim because I'm a sloppy painter. Anyway, I sure appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share it with your friends, leave us a comment. God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye now.